Hello everybody, welcome back to Agrarian Skies 2. Finally gonna get started with some Agricraft. Meant to do that multiple episodes ago and had some trouble with ink, but that's resolved now. We've got our agricultural journal and we're ready to roll. So in between episodes, I worked a little bit on getting my wheat seeds up. I've got them up to growth 10, gain 8, strength 10. I think they'll go to 10, 10, and 10. This one's up to 10, 9, and 10. So just a little bit of work there. And then the potatoes I just started. So I'm going to kind of walk you through what I'm doing here. So 10, 8, 10, 10, 9, 10. I'd like to see if I can get a little bit better strain if I crossbreed them. So I put a cross crop in place. I'm going to do the same thing on that one. Then I'm going to take the watering can and water them. I'm going to water them until I wonder if maybe I'm not triggering it correctly. Usually it's really, oh, it's because I harvested those. That's my fault. Alright, let me break that one. I need to get these up to mature first. So fortunately the watering can makes that not nearly as time consuming as previously. Alright, now that they're mature, I set that cross crop and there we go. So I've got those seeds and I'll go ahead and get those seeds too. So seeds unidentified, we look at them, they're 10, 10, 10. That is the seed that I wanted. Now my potato seeds were 1, 1, and 1 previously. Now they're 2, 1, and 2. So we're making progress on the potato seeds. The wheat seeds are good to go. So what I'm going to do is break down the wheat. This is my my wheat that I was working on. These are all the different permutations that I got, and you can see, starting from 111, 222, gradually increasing until I now have this 10, 10, 10 seed. So let's plant that and let it clone. Now if I remember correctly, I can plant it there. Now this guy is 212. I'd like to use him in my next crossbreed. So I'm going to do that and get this going. Now I have to be careful setting up my cross crops here. I should have thought this through a little bit further. I need to move that seed over here. Let's put him right here. There we go. So I'm going to grow him until maturity. Okay. And then I'm going to set cross crops like that, and it should clone the seed. Also going to try to get this up to maturity so I can breed them across. Getting close. Alright, so let's set this cross crop and... oh, that's not what I wanted. Got that one done. Oh look, this one's already done. So let's pick all of these up to analyze. So there's my 111 potato. There's my new 213 potato, which I like. And we've got two more 10-10-10 wheat. That is good. So with those, I'm going to clone that up a little bit more just to have more wheat growing a little bit later. For right now, I'm going to just leave it at 3 while I work on getting these potatoes. So I've got 212, 111. Let's swap that 111 out for this 2, 1, and 3. And this process gets a little repetitive. So I'm going to do this one more time, and then I'm going to pause and go off camera for a bit and get the potato seeds up to 10-10-10. Okay, so set the cross crop, get it to sprout, break it, and 2-2-3. So making progress. 2, 1, and 3, 2, 1, and 2. This is the lower one. So this is the one I'm going to put in. The 2, 2, and 3. And I'm going to keep doing that for a little bit. I will be back. It occurred to me while I was doing this that the side-by-side arrangement was not quite as efficient as it could be. If I arrange them like this diagonally, I should be able to do 2 at a time, or not 2 plants at a time, but 2. I should be able to get 2 of the newly mutated seeds at a time. So I'm up to an 859 over here and an 848 over here. And if I set up 2 crops, 2 cross crops, and sort of water in the middle, let's see what I end up with. They're totally different. 8, 6, 10, and 859. Well, 859 is the same as this one, so no loss. But that 8, 6, 10 is definitely better than what it replaces. Yes, it's this one. Okay. So I'm going to continue working on this for a few more iterations, and I will be back. Alrighty, that is done. I have 10, 10, 10 potato seeds and wheat seeds, growing them, and just for fun, I want to show you the difference. So no seeds. I've got some crops on me. I'm just moving stuff off the hotbar so that things will show up easily. Okay, so I'm going to take, I made a seed chest over here, and here's 1 copy of each of my 10, 10, 10 seeds. And then I'm going to go into my spares chest and get, if I can find them, there they are, down here, maybe. There we go. There's a 111 potato seed and a 111 wheat seed. So 111 is the kind of default. So let's do this. We will plant the 10, 10, 10 one is going to go in the corner, and the 111 one goes there. And then we'll do the same thing with the potato seed, where the 10, 10, 10 one will go in the corner. Just making sure I'm planting the right one. And the next one will go right here. Now I'm not trying to crossbreed these. I'm just wanting to show the difference. And I'm going to, well, first let's not do this unscientifically. Right, this one's already at 14%, 0%, 0%, 0%. Now, I'm just holding down the right click button. And it is just about mature. On the same plant, I'll put this between them so that both of them are getting the extra growth ticks. And I know this is subjective, but to me it seems like this is taking a while. I know there's some amount of randomness to this. So I definitely, this is definitely not a scientific investigation by any means. Alright, everything's mature there. And then let's bring our 10-10-10 potato seeds up to mature. So it still takes them a little bit to get to maturity, but they seem to do okay. So first, let's harvest. I'm just going to right-click harvest the wheat. I get 1. The potato, I get 1. Now, let's right-click harvest our upgraded potatoes. And I get 4 more. And the wheat, I get 4 more. So there's a big difference in yield, and there appears to be a pretty good difference in growth speed at least. And that's going to be the gain and growth. I'm not quite sure what strength does, to be totally honest with everyone. I'll look into that. But anyway, I'm storing one copy of each seed over there just in case something bad happens to my little garden. And so let's see, now that we've got what we need to do that. Oh, I need to eat something. I've got melon juice on me. I think one of the next things I want to build is a system to automate some food production. I'm kind of tired of dealing with that. Now let's see what we've got. So we need a milk bucket. I'm not that interested in that right now. And we need artichokes. Well, that could be interesting. An artichoke seed requires crossbreed of asparagus with lettuce. I've already got lettuce. That's good because that's daisy plus celery. But an asparagus, I went too far, is a scallion plus a corn. I'll need both of those. A corn is barley and rye. Scallion is carrot and sugarcane, so I can probably get that done pretty quick. The barley is wheat and sugarcane. The rye is... Ooh. Wait a minute, I may have done that wrong. Okay, the rye is barley plus seeds. And barley, again, is sugarcane plus seeds. On really any kind of soil. Okay, so got some work to do. Let's step through that real quick, shall we? So, in order to get the artichoke, let's start with, we've got the lettuce, right? We've got yep, we've got a lettuce seed. Perfect. All right, to get the other side of that cross, we need the asparagus. To get the asparagus, we need corn and scallion. To get scallion, we need carrot and sugarcane on soil. So this is where it gets interesting. We want to cross carrot and sugarcane. And I am, let's see, there's a carrot, there's a sugarcane. Now the sugarcane has to plant in sand. So let's actually do this right here. We've got our carrot, we've got our sugarcane, and let's grow that for a bit. Almost there. 86% on both. Mature sugarcane, mature carrots. Alright, so now let's cross and seed carrot seed, not what we wanted. Seed carrot seed, not what we wanted. Carrot seed, not what we wanted. Weeds, definitely not what we wanted. Okay, when I run out of crop sticks, more carrot seeds. More carrot seeds. Maybe I'm doing this wrong. Let's look. Asparagus, scallion is carrot plus sugarcane on farmland. That should work. I do not know. Okay, well let's see what manner of carrot seeds we got. We got a growth 1, a growth 2, and a bunch of 112s. Alright, so those will be a useful crossbreed sometime soon. Just to bring that up to 10, but I am not entirely sure why I'm not getting the crossbreeding that I want. I'm going to go look into that, and we'll be back in a minute or two. Okay, did a little bit of reading, and I realized I did not actually go check the agricultural journal. I was using an AI for this. So the agricultural journal does not show all of those mutations yet. They haven't been discovered. So I think that's the problem. Let's see if the lettuce will now show me anything more interesting. It does not. Okay, well, the theory could still be good. It just means I need to work through some of these other types of seeds first. Anyway, I'll do that a little bit off camera. That doesn't seem to be that entertaining. I do need to analyze those two. Carrot seeds. 222 and 112. Alright. I'm going to breed these two together once I get it going. So I'm going to store these in my leftover seeds. And lettuce, we'll toss in here just to do its thing. And I'm going to go do something else for a bit, just to take a break. So I don't have any food on me, and I'm getting a little hungry. So I'm going to make some emergency food. By emergency food, I mean something that's really quick that I can munch on while I build something better. Alright, now I've got some apple juice. And that's not the greatest food in the world, but, you know, it'll keep me from starving. Alright. Steve's not going to want apple juice for a while. Alright, next up. So, got a couple ways we could go here. There's some quests that are potentially interesting. Getting, the rest of this, getting up to Ardite, etc. There's, I'm trying to remember where it was. Power grid. Oh, it's under assembly line, maybe. Yeah. Getting the automatic fisher and a few other things might be fun. But I was thinking I'd really like to automate bread, because to me bread is a good thing to do. Wheat is rather plentiful, and it can go a long way towards keeping you full. But the process we're using right now to automate bread is a little irritating. I have to use the mortar and pestle and the pot and the mixing bowl. So you, just as a refresher, right, you come out here. I'm going to need 2 stacks of water. Where did that go? Back in a minute. 2 stacks of fresh water now. And if we head back over here, actually I don't really need the crafting table. We run 1 stack through the pot and we get a stack of salt. We run the the wheat through the mortar and pestle to get flour. And then we put all of those things, the salt, the water, and the flour, into the mixing bowl to get dough. Finally, we feed the dough through a furnace of some kind to get bread, the bread through again to get toast. Right? Relatively easy process, just lots of steps. This is the kind of thing that, well, I sort of want to automate. So, I'm going to work on a machine to do that, and we'll be back to show it to you in a minute. Never mind. The machine I wanted to make is called a Liquicrafter, and I think it can do this, but it requires plastic. We don't have plastic yet. So let's go get plastic. We're going to need an exotic seed for this adventure. So fortunately I have one from sifting sand, I think. Actually I have a stack of them, but I only need one. We're going to come up here to the work area and I'll plop that down and get a jungle sapling out of it. That is not what I wanted. That is, sorry. I did this already. We want a rubber tree seed. That's what we want. Great. Okay. And I left the bone meal downstairs. Two stacks will do. 5 or 6 units would probably do. 7 units would probably do. Okay. So, the leaves, just like any other leaves, in fact, if I go get some shears, I can shear them off and use them for dirt. But when I harvest the wood, is when it's going to be more interesting. Right? So let's go do that. Alright, so we've got some saplings back, we've got lots of leaves. Now let's take the hatchet and see what else we can get out of it. Oh, harvest level bronze. I'm going to need to build a new hatchet. Eh, this guy can use a hatchet. Have that. Alright, I am going to need... use a piece of cobblestone and make an axe head pattern. I don't think I already have an axe head pattern. Not in metal, at least. Alright, set part builder. I want an axe head. I want to make it out of stone. I have a stone axe head now. That's useful. Now let's head downstairs. And we're going to make a casting pattern for this. And I don't have any aluminum brass. I'm going to keep going down the stack of what I need to build to do what I want, and I'm going to forget what I was trying to accomplish. I need 3 aluminum to 1 copper. We'll make 8 ingots of it. Actually, let's make... yeah, we'll make 12. That way I'll have a block. It'll be easier to get out. Got our aluminum. As soon as the copper gets done, we will be in business. I will need my ingot cast. Okay, 12 ingots of aluminum brass, 1 ingot of alumina. Apparently I miscounted. Oh well. Let's get that out of there. So I should be able to pour off 9 ingots of aluminum brass. I'm going to go put this away real quick. And there are 3 ingots remaining. That should be it. Okay. You know, if I'd been smart, I would have just left 1 in as liquid. Oh well. Not that smart, I guess. Alright, I'm going to stick that in there. Now I'm going to put the stone axe head on the table. And as soon as this melts down, I can pour that out and make our pattern. Now, the harvest level I need is bronze, but I think I still have, I still have some alumite, so I think I'm just going to make it out of alumite, or maybe steel. Alumite will work. That's what I made the pickaxe out of, so my new hatchet can be pink too. That'll be fun. Alumite takes a while to melt, apparently. While that's going, I'm going to head upstairs and plant these carrots at least, just so I don't lose them. Oh wow. Rainy. Alright. That'll just keep that safe for a bit. And I'm going to safely put those up there. And while we're at it, let me just get a single stick, because I'm going to need it in a minute. Alright, we've got our lumite. Pour it into the axe head. Pattern. And now, I should be able to head up here to the tool station and build one. There we go. Let's put that flint back in, just for old time's sake, and I probably need to keep an eye on this guy, just to keep him moving, because I do like having a ready wood supply. And that'll probably have to get fixed up at some point. But anyway, let's see if we can now get rubber wood. So you can see there's a piece of wood and a piece of rubber that is harvested. And where's my shears? There we go. Alright. So we'll drop the leaves off in here. I'm going to try to grow 2 more rubber saplings for a bit. We'll go check on the bread. And now, this raw rubber has some interesting things you can do with it. Well, really one interesting thing. Actually, there's a couple interesting things you can do with it. Right? You can make a piston into a sticky piston. Oh, I didn't know you can make torches with it. That's fun. But you can also smelt it into a rubber bar. What good is that? Well, you can make a rubber bar into several interesting things. Need that. The conveyor belt being one of them. That's a useful little toy. But you can also smelt it into raw plastic. Okay, raw plastic. That's interesting. Upgrades for the Mine Factory Reloaded machines use plastic. Plastic sheets, which is the required component for the crafting I wanted to do. You can do all kinds of things with plastics. Plastics are good. So, let's smelt those down. Whoa! Oh! I should not shift-click things. It just ate those things for power. So frustrating. I did not realize it would do that. Oh well. I'm going to harvest some more rubber, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back with 11 raw rubber, and now I'm going to very carefully place them to be smelted. And they become rubber bars. And my my toast is still running. The rubber bars, I think I'll keep a few of those hanging out, and we'll turn the rest into raw plastic. Let's see, let's go get this guy some more fuel while we're going. Right, we've got 8 raw plastic, which we can use to make 8 plastic sheets. And plastic sheets are just generally useful. let's look. So the Aquacrafter, or Liquicrafter, that I originally wanted to make this episode, takes 2 of them. The redstone clock that I'm going to need as part of that actually doesn't take them, but get the idea. And plastic sheets are used in, well, all the Mine Factory Reloaded machines, which are kind of useful. The rancher, the harvester, the fertilizer, right? All of these things. Item collector, right? We're going to want some of these. That's going to be important to kind of the next phase of automating things. So that's pretty cool. We've got plastic now. I've got another sapling. Let's go take him out. I like the shears. I should be really careful walking around while looking straight up. That's a recipe that ends badly if you get too close. All right, let's feed the dirt generator. That'll be enough to keep it going for a while. I am going to store my extra saplings right there. Looks like a good spot for them. Also, the various rubber products can go here, here, and there. Actually makes me think, I wonder if there are any uses for raw plastic. Okay, there are some around the upgrades, blank records, and making plastic sheets. Okay, so there are a few small uses for raw plastic, but mostly going directly to plastic sheets will be fine. And let's go back over here, pick up my toast. Still got my apple juice, and we'll have a fine meal of toast and apple juice. Alrighty. What is next? Let's check the time real quick. A little bit longer than I intended to be for this episode, but I've got several things accomplished. Not as much as I wanted to, because forgot that I would need plastic, but you know, that's the way it goes sometimes, I guess. I don't want to put the buckets up there. So anyway, good stuff. We got the basic crops going. Food is basically a non-issue at this point. Well, it has been for a while. And going to do some work off camera, crossbreeding things, discovering things in the agricultural journal. And next time, I think I'll do the machine I was talking about to make food production a little more automatic. See you then.